Okay, so big question that everybody always has is how to clean out your leaf trap, your pre-filter leaf trap, also known as a bunch of things here. So there are some steps that you're going to need. There are a couple things that you're going to need, potentially like this, which is a valve. This is a valve that connects between your B ports here, okay, and essentially allows you to turn the water, or the flow of water, on and off. So I'm gonna be real quick. So normally what I do is I turn the pump off, get your 6-way or multi-way valve on close, close your control valve, close the splitter valve between the B ports. Okay, now usually when people open this up, they complain about water going everywhere and so on and so forth, and it's because the flow of water is still coming into it. So what you'll notice is that as I loosen the knobs here, a good time to check your and notice there's an O-ring on here. Good time to check those, make sure that they're intact. What you'll notice is the water's come out, it's draining down. So first thing you're going to do, unscrew your leaf trap nut, leaf trap cover. Also a good time to check the O-ring, make sure that's intact, make sure it's free of any debris. And you can see that there is some debris in here. Now some of that debris, we have a pine tree here, that spruce tree that sheds a lot of debris. The pool was actually much worse earlier today. So what we're going to do is take all that stuff out best we can. You know, if you need to, you can throw a hose through it, try to get whatever else here is in the bucket itself. Get your O-ring back in there. Make sure your O-ring's set. Make sure your leaf trap cover is pretty clear of debris on the inside where it sits on top of the O-ring. Okay. Throw the nut back on. And tighten it up real good. You don't want any leaks. Okay. And from there, put your multi-way valve back to filter. Throw your control valve back on. Mine's a little stuck. And then your splitter valve between the B ports. And you'll notice that the water is starting to flow back in to the leaf trap. Okay. Turn on the pump. Now the other thing I see too is that a lot of people, the leaf trap, and I'll try to maybe do another video on this, but you know, this water, when there are air bubbles coming in from somewhere, you know, this should be clear. Your leaf trap should be clear with water. So the only thing you should really see in here is water. So if you notice in the beginning of the video, all that you could actually see in here was water. There was no bubbles, there was none of this. This usually takes a couple minutes, maybe 3-4 minutes for all the air to work itself out. My pump was running just a little bit hot earlier. It wasn't quite yellow yet. I did a quick backwash. What I'm actually going to do in another video is show you guys how to pretty much get inside your tank, clean out your valve. So we get a lot of pine needles. As you can see, the pine needles are all over my rock area and everything else. They get stuck in the laterals, which are those little pieces that are inside your tank. And they also get stuck on the filter on the bottom of your 6-way valve. So I'm going to do another video about that. And check the end of the video here for a link for that as well. And pool looks pretty good otherwise. You can see that even though I did some sweeping today and pulled out the skimmer, it's still a lot of debris getting in the pool. It's a little windy here in Jersey, so yeah, good luck.